What's good up, YouTube? It's your boy James Bray, and we're going to be checking out why I left the US for Germany. I actually made a very similar video titled Why I Chose Germany Over America, which detailed how I even got into making content that is centered around Germany over 5 years ago. Leave a comment down below, like the video, get this video to 1K likes. I don't really do like goals like that, but we're going to start doing like goals because why not? I want to see if his reasons line up with my reasons. Now, I never moved to Germany. I've been visiting. Right, I'm scoping things out. Will I move in the future? Because a lot of you guys asked me that very same question. I don't know.
Today I'm going to talk about the reasons why I decided to leave the US and come to Germany.
Oh, this is going to be good, man. Why did he switch teams?
While I do that, I'm going to enjoy a nice little breakfast of Leberkäse. And
hey, Leberkäse is fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Leberkäse is fire, bro. Leberkäsebrötchen. Is it Leberkäse or the Leberkäsebrötchen? Because Leberkäsebrötchen is so fire, bro. Both of them are good. Both of them are very good. But Leberkäsebrötchen with ketchup, can't beat it.
no coffee. And the funny looks I get when people pass by when I'm recording myself eating. So in order to understand why I moved here, probably need to give a little bit of backstory about my history. I was in the Air Force from...
I'm in the Air Force now. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? You see this green tea? I'm literally in the Air Force. I've been in the Air Force for 11 years, man. So that's pretty cool.
1998 through 2004. And I was stationed at Charleston Air Force Base in South Carolina for 2 years. Then I was stationed at Spain-Dalham Air Base.
That's the promised land. Let me let you guys know something. I've said this before and I'll say it again. It's every military member's dream to be stationed in anywhere in Europe, specifically Spain-Dalham or Ramstein. Now, if you can get stationed in any of those bases and make it to Germany, your career is pretty much a golden career. People retire there. People get out and live there. It's the promised land. I promise you. I promise you. I've said this for years and years and years. If you make it to Germany through the military, your life is set, bro. And unfortunately, because I do the YouTube thing here and the military knows I do YouTube, I told you guys there is a 0% chance I will be getting stationed in Germany. So, hey, man, listen, maybe if I didn't do YouTube, I'd be able to be over there. But then you guys wouldn't know who I was, and we'd be living in a different timeline in the multiverse, okay? But I'm just letting y'all know.
In the southwest part of Germany for 4 years. And while I didn't really like my job while I was at Spain-Dalham, it gave me the chance to travel and see a lot of things that I wouldn't have gotten to see otherwise. It also let me fall in love with Germany. I love this country so much. So while I was in the Air Force, I got a bachelor's degree. I worked on my bachelor's degree in history and graduated from the University of Maryland in 2004. Right.
University of Maryland, bro. They have that. Was he in Korea? Because they got the University of Maryland out here. I'm in South Korea right now. You guys know that too. But yeah, they have the University of Maryland on base right now. That's crazy.
Before I got out. At that point, I had the option of either to re-enlist, but maybe change jobs, or to get out and do something. I just didn't know what I was going to do with a history degree. I thought my options at that point were either go to grad school and get a master's or a PhD in history, or go to law school. And I decided to go to law school. 2005, I went to the University of Arkansas and graduated in 2008 with a law degree. And I practiced law for about 12 years.
12 years. Oh my gosh. Incredible.
After I graduated in 2008, I moved to Las Vegas because I didn't want to go back to Dallas. And I never really ever had any intention of going back to Dallas. But then I moved, like I said, I moved to Las Vegas in 2008, and then the recession happened. I couldn't find...
Yeah, the recession was rough. My father lost his job in 2008. A lot of people lost their jobs in 2008. A lot of major companies shut down in 2008. It was a very difficult time to be alive, for sure.
Find a job. Basically, I ran out of money, and I had to go back to Dallas. So I moved back to Dallas. Took the Texas bar in 2009. And, I met my wife. Well, re-met her. We went to high school together. We ended up getting married. And, that was that for 10 years. And then...
Oh, this is beautiful. Where is he at? Somebody in the comments let me know, where is this location even at, bro? Because This is insane. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. It probably said, is this Bamberg? This is Bamberg. Bro, I'm asking where this place is at, and it says Bamberg. Bamberg Zish or something. I can't really see what this says up here. Hoffen. But this is Bamberg, bro? Y'all been telling me to go to Bamberg. This looks so dope.
Didn't work out. We ended up getting divorced last year. Well, we separated last year. Divorce was final this year. And we're still friends. We still get along, okay? We just didn't work being married. When I graduated law school, I never had any intention of going back to Dallas. And then so kind of I moved back. It wasn't really a choice. So, and then getting married, you know, my ex we had to stay in Dallas because she had 2 kids and there was custody orders and stuff. Plus her parents were there and she didn't want to leave. So, which I understand. You know, in the last couple of years, I've really, you know, my anxiety was super high and I never really knew.
Oh, this is beautiful, bro.
You know, where money was going to come from. It was stressful life, and I started hating it more, and I realized I had to get out of it. So then Corona happened, and
Corona.
I had nothing but time, and I realized, why not move?
Corona was a pivotal moment in history in general, because I think that's where a lot of you guys probably started following me from. A lot of the major reactions and memes and clips that happened that put me where I'm at today happened during the pandemic and whatnot. A lot of old meme clips of myself where I went viral back in the day happened again, like right around the time the pandemic was a thing, you know? There were a lot of overnight careers made, a lot of wild stuff happening, you know? I'm low-key kind of glad like everything panned out the way it did, but I do understand it was very difficult for a lot of people, even myself. I mean, it was pretty rough on a lot of other fronts, but you know, all in all, things worked out the way that they did. So I'm not too mad at that.
Moved back to Germany, and I started thinking about how to do it. Then I also started thinking, well, what else can I do besides practice law? And I was like, well, maybe I can now take the other path. You know, maybe go to grad school, get a degree in history and teach, or something like that. Then I found out, as an international student, you can go to college in Germany essentially for free. I mean, you pay a student fee every semester, which is 100 to 300 euros. That's
not bad at all, but I didn't know that applied to people who are not German. That's insane.
You know, every term, and you have to buy books and stuff, but other than that, you don't have to pay tuition. I know it gets paid by taxes, but I assume the incentive is you'll graduate and you'll stay here and then you'll start paying taxes. So really my main reason for moving here was I needed a change. And
that's cool. Very smart.
I had the opportunity, so I took it. And I've always loved it here. So it's so beautiful. I mean, it's a cool day today. It was rainy yesterday, but that's what you get when you're in Germany.
Honestly, dude, I'm telling you, like he went through a lot of stuff. And again, I mean, people have different reasons for moving to Germany and stuff like that, and I can definitely see it. Me personally, I would not at this point in my life move to Germany yet. Just because I want to travel the world, see a bunch of stuff. I want to keep traveling to Germany and seeing more of Germany and even more of Europe specifically and whatnot. I've had a blast over there every single time. You guys have treated me like, like, I don't know, treated me like almost like royalty damn near whenever I land in Germany. So I really appreciate that. But I feel like with Germany and stuff like that, the one thing that I've been concerned about has been the taxes. Now, there's an agreement between the U.S. and Germany when it comes to that, so I don't think I would get screwed over too hard. But with the YouTube stuff and the self-employed business stuff, I think I still would. I mean, the U.S. is already pretty rough on stuff like that, so imagine Germany taking it up a notch a little bit. So I would definitely be a bit worried. I mean, there's a reason why you got people like Simon Unge and like other big YouTubers from Germany moving, or they have already moved to Madeira because the taxes there are virtually like 1 to 5%. Like that seems ideal for that line of work, right? But you know, in Germany they be taxing people, but hard. Now, obviously, the public gets to benefit directly from that, so that actually is a really cool thing. But it's just those are some hefty taxes. And it's not like everything is super cheap in Germany. I will say things balance out a little bit. Food's a lot cheaper in Germany for sure, but cost of living is kind of high, I would say. What do you guys think in the comments down below? How would you say the cost of living is in Germany? I would say after visiting for a little bit and talking to some people that live there, it does seem pretty high, but it does also seem like the jobs match the environment, if that makes sense.
I was wearing shorts the day before. The main reason is because I live it here. And then I had the opportunity to go to school. I applied, I got accepted to a program in Bavaria, southeast part of Germany. And so I moved. Simple as that, all right? Another reason I wanted to move here was simply the pace of life is different.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's not this like you have to constantly do things to elevate and stuff like that in Germany. People are very content. That's one thing that I really appreciate about that culture that I'm still learning to this day. I do feel like I have to viciously grind and, be able to excel and elevate as much as I possibly can. But in Germany, man, people are like, hey, listen, as long as you're taking care of business, relax, man. Like people really take pride in their personal lives in Germany. Like they take pride in relaxing and enjoying life and living at a comfortable pace. But in America, it's like fast. Make money work, and enjoy whatever you earned with whatever time you have left, which is not very much. So you have a lot of people crashing out and everything. So very big difference, and it's telling. It's very telling.
I'm in Bamberg, which is in Bavaria, and it's a Sunday, and there's really nothing open.
I thought Bamberg was up north, bro. I didn't know that was in Bavaria, bro. I had no idea. That's cool.
Except a few restaurants like this. People are out walking and enjoying life.
I will say this. I have never seen people walk as much as I've seen them walk in Germany, bro, which is also why I get when people visit places like America, they're very eager to walk around the same way they walk around in Germany. But unfortunately, America not built like that, okay? Especially with the people we got out there, it is not built like that. It is dangerous, okay? And also, it's just not designed for walking all over the place. Now, the cities are, again, be careful, but most places in America are designed for you to drive, okay? So very different vibes, and it also promotes two very different lifestyles. Generally speaking, I think there is a healthier lifestyle in Germany. People are a bit thinner. They're not thin, but they're a bit thinner for sure. And America we got an obesity problem. I think Germany is starting to have an obesity problem too, but not as bad as America.
They have quiet hours on Sunday. Everything's closed on Sunday, except for restaurants.
Yep.
It's a nice pace of life. It's different. They put value on different things than we do in America.
Absolutely.
My final reason really is political. I'm terrified of the U.S. elections in November.
Oh, my God. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Either way, bro, listen, I feel like y'all won't see me for very long. The way things is going. If I can't say what I just said, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't see me for a while, man, it's been real, and I love you all. You know what I mean? The elections are always a time to be it's always very hostile in America. Now, it probably is in Germany too, considering that the AfD is on the super rise right now. But I'm telling you, think about an election like that every time we get an election, and that's exactly what we're dealing with. There's no it's like there's two extremes. Like you have two extremes, and I'm not even talking about the candidates themselves, although we could get into that. But I'm talking about the people who back the candidates, us, the people. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't respectfully disagree anymore. People have to lob all kinds of hostility towards other people if they have a difference of opinion. It's actually scary. So you can't really talk about politics without being on someone's bad side or being within someone's crosshairs. And as y'all saw, there was some motivated, pew, pew, pew earlier this year that happened to be political. So very scary time to be in America right now, I would say. I'm glad I'm overseas, so I don't have to worry about that, fortunately. But good, googly moogly, man. Crazy work.
I am not a Trump supporter, never have been, never will. And I'm pretty sure I'm terrified, and I'm terrified that he's going to try to steal the election. And I think it's going to get really bad there. And I personally think Trump is not the disease, he's a symptom of the disease. And there are too many people who support him and agree with him for my taste. I can't tell you how many times I heard, well, if you don't like it, why don't you just leave? So I did.
Well, that is true. People are like, if you don't like it, why don't you leave? I'm here. I'm literally here. I'm not in America right now, so I guess that makes sense. I'm just telling you, in general, bro, it's rough. It's very rare that you can have a civilized conversation about politics in America as an American with other Americans. Now, I'm not sure what you guys' experience has been with discussing politics with Americans, especially recently, but please, if you would be so kind, let me know in the comments down below because I am very curious.
I have no intention of going back. Maybe one day. I mean, I'll go back to visit my parents and stuff. But
bro, that's what I'm saying. I'm on the same stuff, bro. I don't want to go back to America. I don't. I'm good. I'm good overseas, bro. I'm good overseas. I like traveling and stuff like that. There's nothing for me in America. There's nothing for me in America. I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. I'm traveling. I'm living life. I'm having fun. There's nothing for me in America at all. I mean, do I have friends and stuff? Yeah, but we all live our own lives, man. It's not like we can't FaceTime or some shit. Like, I don't need to be there. I don't need to be there. And if I'm there for anybody else, I'm not there for myself. So I'm going to be overseas as long as I can. Okay. I will eventually be back in America, but I don't know when that'll be because I do not mess with it. I promise you I don't.
I have no intention of living there again. It's far too regressive. Healthcare is insanely expensive.
Healthcare is diabolical, bro. Healthcare is crazy work right now. I mean, the only reason why I'm chilling is because I'm literally in the military. But like, if I wasn't, bro, oh my God, I heard that people paying $300, $800 a month for healthcare. For why? Ew. Hospital bills are grotesquely overpriced. It's insane.
Expensive.
Yep. Inflation. It's nuts.
I'm not getting younger, so that's important to me to be able to afford health care. Values and the conservativeness of America doesn't fit me. So that's why I moved here. Those are just a few reasons. I'll give you more in the future, but I thought we should have a conversation about this and talk. I'm still working on getting an apartment set up, and so I can set up a studio. So you're gonna have to deal with seeing beautiful sights and me talking at cafes and stuff for a while until I can get it set up. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've found it entertaining.
That was awesome. That was very well said. I feel like I got a whole roundabout idea of why he moved to Germany, and they're all very valid reasons. There are reasons why I'm literally in Korea right now, man. I noticed that inflation was kicking America's butt. Okay, the prices for things was going up, and the pay for people working was going down or staying the same. So it was costing a lot to just exist in America, amongst other things, right? People are crashing out more than they ever have before. People can't deal with their own emotions, so they're going crazy and taking the lives of others on a daily basis. And not just in big cities anymore. It's all over America. So you don't know when the next person's going to snap or break. And then we get another, mass shooting reported on the news. We don't know when that'll happen. I mean, but I can tell you it'll be real soon because America is like, the country of crash outs, man. And then politics and religion. You can't talk about those things at all, even in a joking way anymore. Just because we've gotten to a point, man, where It's either if you're with me or you're my enemy. That's the mentality a lot of people have. I absolutely despise that. I feel like you should be able to have a civilized discussion with people who think completely differently from you without insulting anybody, without berating anybody, just straight up hearing the other side out. You don't have to agree with them, but I do believe in having conversations like that. And you can't really do that anymore in America. I mean, not saying like at all, but it's not common. You know what I mean? There's a very strong hive mind mentality. And I am going to say Germany is starting to take that on as well in a very different way. But, you know, it's just, I don't know. I feel like the more I travel, the more I realize how much I missed out on just being only in America for the majority of my life. So I do want to get the experience of traveling all over the place, really soaking in some internal values, growing as an individual. And then when I'm ready, I guess I'll go back. But let me know how you guys think and feel about that in the comments down below. I really appreciate you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like this video up. Again, 1K likes. 1K likes. I'm looking.